Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Travis and today we're going to be listening to Lonesome Blue Face to Fear. This is another new artist I just stumbled upon. I figured I'd give them a listen and see how they do. So let's get into it. I am so happy I started with them for recording today. For my first recording, I'm so happy I started with them. I'm just thinking to myself, listening to, obviously, American music growing up, listening to rock and metal and stuff growing up, there wasn't many female artists that I really gravitated towards. I don't really have... I usually try to compare music that I have kind of grown up with. And the only somewhat kind of comparison I have of of this band is like Paramore, but I was just thinking every like Japanese artist, like the majority of them on my channel are just female bands. And I'm just curious on like culturally, like, dude, women kick so much ass in the Japanese like rock and metal scene, dude. They really do. And I'm just thinking to myself, culturally, like, why are the women so badass? Like, it's not why, but like, it's just for me. Maybe it's just the music I gravitate towards. But like, women are just killing this scene, bro. Like, and I mean that in the best way, dude. There's so many amazing female bands, like just in the rock metal scene. It's just, dude, they're all so good, man. I like this. I'm so happy I started with this. I like this so much. Just please tell me, like, the cultural difference in, like, Japan. Like, what is going on over there? You guys are producing so many amazing artists, and so many of the ones I've been discovering are just female-led bands. Like, women are just kicking ass. Dude, I don't know what to say. Like, I like this a lot. She kicks ass. I'm glad I randomly discovered this band. I don't know if it was through a subreddit or it was just searching random Japanese rock artists, but yeah, she's amazing. Empty eyes judging in silence, truth is tainted with hypocrisy, shadows laughing in the distance, doubtful boundaries make it hard to breathe. This is already kind of setting a pretty negative tone already. Empty eyes judging in silence, truth is tainted with hypocrisy. Empty eyes judging in silence. When I think of empty eyes, I think of somebody that has kind of given up, somebody that doesn't have a lot of hope left, somebody that's just surviving in life, not really living in it. Shadows laughing in the distance gives me the idea of those dark thoughts, creeping in, those negative feelings, those negative emotions, those doubts. I don't know what this song's necessarily about, but it could just be like doubts about succeeding at something. The only limitation's your imagination. Don't let expectations keep you waiting. Yeah, the whole world is pretty much your oyster. You can do virtually anything you can imagine. The only thing that's generally holding you back is yourself, in the sense of your drive, your motivation, your desire, being able to look past your fear of failure. That's the biggest thing that hinders people. Time will never be just right. Don't give in without a fight. Do or die. Even if the odds against you, give it all you've got. Time will never be just right. I think people that say, it's not the right time right now, I think that is kind of like your own wall or barrier you're putting up for yourself, in the sense that it's just you giving yourself an excuse not to do what you want to do. If you want to do something, just do it. Maybe it's a stretch in a sense, but there is, when it comes to like the stock market, for example, you could say, oh, the stock market's going to crash. It's not the right time to invest. Nobody knows what the future is. Time in the market is better than timing the market, as they say. If you want to do something, do it. I mean, is there ever going to be a perfect time? Maybe. Who knows? But why? Time is the most valuable resource you have. Why would you waste time hoping for the right time? You know what I mean? I think it's just like an excuse people kind of give themselves. Never give in without a fight. Do or die. Even if the odds against you, give it all you've got. Whatever it is you want to pursue or achieve in life, as long as you give it your best shot, you can kind of look back at it. Whether you achieve it or you don't achieve it, you will be able to look back at it and appreciate the fact that you gave it your best shot. And you can probably live with that. Now, if you were to look back and think, man, I didn't even try, I think that is going to haunt you. The odds might not look in your favor, but as long as you give a valid effort and do your best, you can't blame yourself. Whatever comes. You can't blame yourself if you achieve it or you don't achieve it. As long as you give it your best, you can look back and be happy with yourself. You just gotta get up, gotta get out, go and face the fear and break away the chains. Believe yourself and you will be unstoppable. Exactly. Like I was saying, that's the biggest thing that holds people back, is their own fear of failure. And that is totally reasonable. Once you learn to accept that you are going to fail at some point in your life, and you realize like, oh, I failed, but guess what? I'm still alive. Like it's not as bad as I made it out to believe in my own head. You know, you realize, like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. I'm blowing it up out of proportion in my own head. I just gotta accept that at some point I'm gonna fail, and it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck temporarily, but you get right back on the horse. You know what I mean? You keep at it. So don't let your fear of failure stop you. Dream it bigger, now or never. Take a leap of faith and aim up high. Ignite your fire, free your mind, and break from the illusion. Start inside yourself a revolution. Dude, I love that. That is like super reflective. In the sense, like, start inside yourself a revolution. It all starts with you. I love that so much. It's telling you to change your own mindset. It's as simple as this. It's like everybody is their own worst enemy. In the sense that you can look in a mirror and you can tell yourself of 50 billion things about yourself you hate. It's so easy to tear yourself down. Now, if you were to say, what are the things you love about yourself? I guarantee you that almost everybody would have a much harder time telling themselves things they love about themselves as opposed to things they hate about themselves. And that is so important. It starts with changing your mindset. Instead of looking in the mirror and thinking, man, I hate my hair, I hate my hairline, oh, I hate these bags under my eyes. You know what I mean? I can say things that I'm somewhat aware of about myself. It's easy. But now if I was to look and say, like, what do I love about myself? You know, you got to stop there and think. You got to reevaluate yourself. So it definitely takes changing your mindset first, in a sense of every time you look in a mirror, tell yourself one thing you love about yourself. You know what I mean? Start learning to build yourself up over time. Just start slowly, just simple things, you know, just build yourself up instead of just tearing yourself down. You do yourself no favors tearing yourself down. So I think that's so awesome because it's really like a self-reflective. It starts with yourself in your own mind. I can't copy and paste that. That kind of sucks. So you guys will have to help me with these lyrics if you want. Win or lose, it's up to you. To choose your fate, light up the night, torches up high, now it's time. I mean, so far this song is really telling you that it's really everything in life is really up to you. Do you succeed in life? Do you fail at life? Get good grades? Do you get bad grades? Do you get that job you want? Do you not get the job you want? Almost every single thing comes down to you. Obviously, there are some barriers. It could be just based off, you know, your upbringing, your family life. You know, it could be financial situation. There are some things, some factors that do play a part. It's generally saying that it's up to you. Whether you win at life, you lose at life, you achieve what you want to achieve, you don't achieve what you want to achieve. It's up to you. You have to accept it. Torches up high. Now it's time. Like, go out there and get it. Like, go out there and get what you want. Don't talk about it. Be about it. You know, or as this younger generation is saying, stand on business. Dude, I like this so much, dude. Yeah, I mean, this song is just ultimately telling you that it's all on you. Whatever it is in life you want to achieve, it's all on you. And I especially love the part where it's saying, start inside yourself a revolution, change your mindset. Your mindset, I think, is your own biggest enemy. These barriers, these mental blocks that you create in your own mind are the biggest hindrance to you getting to where you want to be, ultimately. You know, you're creating this mental roadblock before you even start something new. An example being, I'm kind of already creating this mental roadblock when it comes to speaking to a native in Japanese. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I gotta really hammer down my Japanese so when I start, I can at least come in with elementary level knowledge, you know, even though I'm a beginner. So I'm already creating this mental roadblock, like I have to get more prepared before I even begin my journey. And that's something I have to change inside my head. You know, we all create these mental roadblocks. That is the biggest thing. Change your mindset. Start inside yourself a revolution. Start looking in the mirror and appreciating yourself for all the great qualities that you have. Start building yourself up. Stop tearing yourself down. Stop creating these mental roadblocks. Go out there and get what the hell you want. It's all up to you. Don't let anybody or anything stop you. Get what you want. Dude, I want to binge their music so much. I just love the messaging, man. It's one thing to appreciate the sound, but when you read the lyrics and you get an understanding, that's why I love doing these breakdowns, because you really get an idea of the mindset behind this song and what the artist is trying to convey. And just the whole messaging, I love the messaging. I just love it because it's telling you to hold yourself accountable for the wins, the losses, the successes, the failures that happen in your life, hold yourself accountable because it's up to you whether you succeed or fail. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Definitely, if you guys like this band, I hope you guys do, because I do want to do more reactions. Definitely recommend the next song you want to listen to of this band. Definitely recommend other Japanese artists you haven't heard before. I'm sure there's a plethora you guys know that I haven't heard before, so definitely recommend them. I read just about every comment. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.